thought for the day. As a creative, you are seeking promotion. But when you're seeking promotion, that is probably the least likely time that it's going to come. Because when you're seeking something, you're not necessarily flowing in your own gifts. You're not allowing your own gifts to be what makes room for you. And it's a principle that I have begun to really understand in my life. And it is, your gifts will make room for you. So when you're trying so hard to produce something that you think people will like and something that will promote you to the next level or give you a good break, most of the time that's not when the best and the most popular creatives in this world have gotten their breaks. They've gotten their breaks in those moments when they stopped striving and stopped trying and just started being themselves. And I am moving into a time when I am understanding more than ever that I have to be myself. And as I am myself, God is moving me into a place where it's effortless and promotion is coming and I'm not looking for it. I stopped looking for it because it was too much work. I felt like I was constantly trying to be something that I think would be liked, and it's not the way to go. It's not the way that we actually move forward and we are promoted as artists, as creatives. And when it's time for us to be promoted, we are promoted. And a lot of times we're not going to be promoted in a season when we are striving to be something we're not, because that's not what God wants, because He didn't make us like that. He'll promote us in the time when we are truly being unique to ourselves, when our character is probably fully formed and developed in a certain area. And sometimes He's not going to promote us until we have learned our identity. And that's what comes from knowing your identity, is being able to produce art and creativity that is exactly who you are, who God made you to be. So I'm producing creativity that is different than anybody else because God created me different than anybody else. And as I allow myself to really just be that person that God created me to be, He is causing doors to open. He is causing me to step up to another level where I am feeling more bold and courageous, and others are noticing, and there are different doors that are opening, and it's really exciting. So this is just an encouragement to all of you. You don't even have to be a creative for this to speak to you. Maybe you're not a creative, but we creatives, we have this desire inside of us to have promotion. But as we seek out promotion, we're not really thinking about how is it that I can just give. We're thinking more about how is it that I can be seen. So start looking at your gifts as that. What can I give to the world in a way that nobody else can give it? That's the answer, as how can I use what God has given me and placed on the inside of me that I didn't choose. I didn't choose to have the gift to be able to sing, or the gift to be able to write or paint or dance or act. God chose those gifts for me, and as I use those as gifts to bless others, that's when I am truly flowing in my identity and that unique person that God has made me to be. So, hope that you're encouraged today to step out, be yourself, be that unique person that God has created you to be, because you are unique. You have something to give that nobody else can give. Nobody else. And you have to believe it and act on it.